what he said, he blamed the media for the reason why he did it, for hiding the truth in many issues. Look, Anders Breivik said quite clearly, and the reason why I said quite clearly is because I was at the helm of the English Defence League. He said that our ideologies can never be reconciled. We believe democracy can solve these problems, which is exactly now what I'm sitting here saying. He described us as naive fools, so to throw that in, it's again the media cherry-picked around that situation. I despise that man. He'll be remembered throughout history as a monster.
Yes, two at the back, yes.
Simon Israel from Channel 4 News. Tommy, let's be clear that for 4 years you have led demonstrations that have scared ordinary, innocent Muslim people in communities to hell. So I'm just wondering whether you're prepared to apologise for all the, maybe not physical harm you've created, but you've certainly created an awful lot.
Yeah, you see, on this documentary, what was it? It was Julie Siddiqui said how she felt fear. Yeah? I said, if you for 1 minute think I'm proud of that, if anyone for 1 minute thinks I'm proud that any individual is feeling fear, it's completely not the way. And to any Muslim that has been made to feel like that, yes, I sincerely apologise. Yeah? But what I ask them can stress and ask for people to listen and understand. You see, the majority of them men that are coming to that city, their wives are fearful. They're fearful. They're scared. So it swings and roundabouts. I don't for 1 minute feel proud if individuals have felt fear because of my actions. But at the same time, they're members of my community and families that have been fearful. And
are you using that as justification?
I'm not using justification. I'm not happy, as I just said, I'm not happy at all, and I sincerely apologise to anyone who's felt that fear. But I do believe what's happened, this process over 4 years, has had to happen. And I don't believe we'll get credit or pats on the back for it. But I believe a lot has changed. And I believe the government in closed doors, in corridors of power up and down this country, there's been a lot of meetings about how it's been going and tackling the problems due to the pressures that have been brought around by the English Defence League. Now the decision I'm making now is it going to benefit to continue doing that? No, I don't think it is. And that's why I've made this decision.
Sorry, in one of your last demos, you said that the Islamic community, and not Islamists, you specifically said that the Islamic community is going to feel the full force of the EDL if there is another attack like what happened in Woolwich.
Well, no,
so you take back statements like, like that, where you specifically single out all Muslims and not just...
Yeah. You see what you were talking about, it wasn't about the drummer Lee Rigby, that was two and a half.
You take that?
That was 2.5 years ago, but I take that back. The one thing that I've been pulled up on in the last few years is that speech. Now, in that speech...
You made that a few weeks ago.
No, I didn't, mate. No, brother, I didn't.
Sonny, please.
No, Sonny, you're wrong. That was in Tower Hamlets 2 years ago. You're wrong.
But you could have made
Sonny, 2 years ago.
No, Sonny, you're wrong, Sonny.
You've asked your question,
Sonny, I promise you, you're wrong. 2 years ago. That was 2 years ago, and what I said is, if any of our citizens are killed or maimed on British soil, I wasn't talking about Lee Rigby, because Lee Rigby was still alive at that time. That was 2 years ago.
But do you take that back?
I do take that back. That's the one thing I've said over the 4 years that's been pulled up to me from Jeremy Paxman. And when I said it, the meaning of it, the way it's taken when you're reading it, when I said it, I said, look, the Muslim community have to wake up, because it's not going to be good. And was it good after Lee Rigby's death? Is it going to be good after the next terrorist attack? No, it's not going to be good. So we have to try to move forward to combat that ideology and do something about it.
Right.